This is Greg Boyson of CHGO Blackhawks, and we are joined here today in Studio B by Derek Stevens, the CEO of Circa Sports. Big night, Blackhawks home opener, the regular season debut of the Circa Sports jersey patch. How big is that for you guys?
Well, it's big, but let me first say thanks a lot for having us in Studio B here. This is awesome, and we appreciate everything we get to do with you guys. Man, you guys throw some baller parties, that's for sure.
That's not my department, but I love to show up to them, and as much as you appreciate that, we definitely appreciate all the support you guys have been giving to us.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. We have a large crew that came in from Las Vegas. I think we got about 16 people here, and we're just excited to partner with the Blackhawks and yeah, opening night, and bringing out the Circa Sports jersey patch. So it's only the second time we've ever done this, so we're pretty excited about it here in Chicago.
How did that all come about? Did the Blackhawks come to you, or did you seek them out, or was it just kind of like a mutual thing?
Well, what happened was, obviously we're Las Vegas based, and after 5 years in Vegas, and we'd been a sponsor with the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights came to us and said, "Hey, we're going to bring a jersey patch into the mix. Would you be interested in doing it? We want to have a company that's very local." And we started talking through it, and one thing led to the next, and we did the deal. But we always made a joke about, when you put the jersey patch on, it means you got to win the Stanley Cup. Well, lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. So the very first year we ever had the Circa Sports logo on a hockey jersey, the team won the Stanley Cup. So what happened was when that happened, then all of a sudden, most teams in the NHL started cold calling, reaching out to the front office, saying, "Hey, you guys interested in sponsoring?" Things like that. So we fielded calls from a number of other teams, not just in the NHL, but in other sports as well. And all had different reasons, different angles. For us, really, why things kind of aligned was we launched Circa Sports here just a year ago in the state of Illinois. B, we're obviously big hockey fans, and to have an opportunity to work with the Blackhawks, we thought was just spectacular. So, I'm fully cognizant of the way sports fans feel about putting a corporate logo on a jersey. Generally, when you do it initially, it's not good. Particularly when you have a team, a franchise, and a logo that's as iconic as Chicago. So we really take this opportunity as something I would say we take with great respect and great reverence, that we're able to put our sports betting logo on something that's probably the most famous jersey in all of sport. So we take it pretty seriously, that we don't want to be messing around or screwing around too much. We feel it to be something of an honor, and to be in Chicago is just awesome.
Well, if the Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup with the jersey patch on it the first year, I think people will get over the patch.
I think we'd get a pass. I think we would get a pass if that happened. If that happened, by the way, that'd be the most unbelievable two-team business parlay that ever hit. But you're right. I mean, I think people have become accustomed to it. I mean, it's pretty normal in English Premier League. It's become more normal in various sports and things like that. But overall, we're very honored to be able to work with the Blackhawks, and for us, I can tell you, myself and our team, we love coming to Chicago, so we're going to be here much more often.
How cool is it to see one of the top young stars of the game, like Connor Bedard, with your logo on his jersey? Hopefully going to be on lots of highlights all over the world with that logo on it.
Yeah, I mean to do something for the first time with such a good young team is really amazing. You got some veterans here with Foligno and Seth Jones and all this, but with such an unbelievable young team, it's pretty awesome. So I would say, when we've looked at different teams that we wanted to associate with and different ownership groups, because that's kind of what we have to assess. We're pretty happy that we're with a team like this and in a city like this. I think for us, all the stars really align.
And Blackhawk fans who might not be familiar with the Circa Sports betting app, what separates you guys from all the other apps out there that they should be downloading right now?
Well, I think the key thing for Circa Sports is we're kind of known as we've got the world's largest sports book in Las Vegas. And the thing that differentiates Circa Sports is a couple of things. Number one, we take big bets. We don't limit people. So sometimes on some of other sports betting apps, you get limited. If you start winning, you get limited. We do not limit people. And we take big bets right off the get-go. That's number one. Number two, we run a different business model. We run what we call a low-hold business model. Some other sports betting apps run pretty high margins because they don't offer like great odds. Really, for us, we feel that we offer the best odds out there. And I've always been a proponent that if somebody's going to wager on sports, whether you're a pro or whether you're a kind of a new bettor, make sure you got at least 3 apps on your phone. And when you try to make a bet, just take a look and say, okay, if I make this particular wager on this app, it'll pay X, this one will pay Y, this one will pay Z. I think you'll see with Circa Sports, we're gonna end up paying off better most of the time. Won't be every time. I mean, sometimes you might have a line that may be a little bit different, but over the course of a year, I think the value you're going to get of having Circa Sports in your phone will be tremendous.
And lastly, the in-person sports book. How can Blackhawk fans check that out in the Chicago area?
Yeah, so we built a sports book at the Temporary. It's in Waukegan. So we've got a brick and mortar sports book there. So pretty easy to visit and come in. Easy to also utilize as a deposit location if you prefer to deposit in person. But we've got the brick and mortar sports book that we built out in the Temporary up in Waukegan.
Awesome. And that's circasports.com if you want to download your new bookie today and check out all those great odds on the Circa Sports app. We thank you, Derek, for stopping by. We thank you, everybody here at Chicago at the CHGOs. Thank you for your ongoing support. You've been invested in us kind of at the ground level, and we definitely appreciate that. And we're both looking for bigger and better things from the Hawks this year.
Well, I appreciate that comment. You know what I love when I'm in Vegas. So I'm usually I've got a regular business job during the day, but at night I get to hang out at our bars or Legacy Club, Stadium Swim, stuff like that. I love it when people come to say, "Hey, I heard about you guys on CHGO and all that." So if I'm hanging at a bar, anybody that says that, I usually buy them a drink. So
all right, there you go. Pro tip. All right. Appreciate the time, Derek.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See you.
We all silly like the mayor.